Hello,
It's
mate.
the Rock and Roller Podcast.
What are you doing? What's that?
Well, I thought, after the infinite success of our first episode, all the big podcasts have got jingles, haven't they? So
You don't know nothing
it's
about
the Rock
podcasts.
and Roller.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
I've
We've lost them already. I've told you before.
got an angelic singing voice, you said to me.
You do. Well, you don't have an angelic face, that's for sure.
That's why I've got a face for
Podcasting.
Hey.
That's right. We're back. Episode 2. How you feeling? You excited?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good. The first episode had a resounding response from.
I would say we're in demand right now. We've been forced to come out of retirement by overwhelming public demand.
Well,
we need you back, they said.
After the first one, my mum said that was really funny, so I thought, well, do you know what? One and done.
That was it. We've peaked. She put a little laughing face on Facebook, didn't she? Little emoji. Is that what they are on Facebook, emojis?
Does anyone else have that sort of parent that it doesn't matter what you share, they like everything? It's almost you could start sharing some really sort of white propaganda. Mum just gives it a like.
Well, I do. Yeah, your mum's all over my Facebook. She likes all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have my parents on Facebook actually. I just I don't want them knowing what I'm doing. I mean, they listen to this.
Yeah. What are you worried about them finding out?
All my stuff I've got going on.
What have you been doing?
Me extreme sports.
Yeah. Extreme.
Yeah. Well,
that's like playing football on a pitch of razor blades, or
I do that every day.
yeah,
Hard.
yeah. Talking of which, well,
relevant.
we're back,
but we're two wounded little bears, little Bubba bears, aren't we? Little soldiers.
little bubbers.
Tell me what happened to you first of all, because you had a brutal injury this week.
Well,
I don't know how you're still going.
I was attacked by
You were
a wild.
by the left wing press.
Come on,
Let's keep Brexit out of this.
come on. Keep it out. We've got a little story about Brexit later on.
Look forward to that one, because nobody's doing bits on Brexit at the moment.
Yeah, it's big comedy dollars,
Got
baby.
to stay relevant. We'll release this in 2 or 3 years when the world's ended, and
That'd be good. Yeah, I'm walking wounded with having been viciously attacked by a deodorant can.
You were. It jumped out, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like a lynx. Hey?
That's funny.
And you didn't have the right guard.
Hey.
We've started.
Too good.
We've started.
Yeah. What about Axe? Because
If you'd had an axe.
Mm.
Why did they... So Lynx is axe in America, isn't it?
Well, I always thought that Lynx was... that Axe was sort of knock-off Lynx, but it turns out that they don't have Lynx in the old big US of A.
Why is that then? Well, got to be different, haven't they?
They can't-
Sidewalk.
Cause
That's different, isn't it?
I think it might be because they can't read the word Lynx.
A lot of them can't read. Talking of links,
And they have axes.
that's true. There's going to be some great links today.
Lynx.
Because this is very much a sort of a bit of everything. An odds and sods episode, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we said that last time.
I really still directionless. Is that a word?
Yeah, talk to us about your direction at the moment, because you're walking wounded.
Oh, I'm hardly walking. This week, last week technically, I suffered my first broken bone.
Oh no, a leg?
Not a leg. Keep
collarbone?
guessing. Not my collarbone, not my clavicle.
Not your
Which
clavicle.
I always thought sounds like an instrument.
It does. It sounds like a sort of maybe a wind instrument, maybe.
You're a wind instrument.
Yeah.
Facts. So I mean, I'm trying to come up with a cool story, but basically what happened is I was walking down this alleyway, and I saw
Big time.
I saw a shark attacking a bloke trying to rob him.
A shark.
Yeah, it was a loan shark. and I kicked him. I kicked him back into the Pacific Ocean.
Right back.
And I broke my toe. Now, the first thing is, what do you call your toe that isn't your big toe and it isn't your little toe? This isn't a joke. Do you call it a digit?
A digit? What, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah. Do you call it a midget? Because it's like me ring finger, but on me foot. Me ring toe. I don't know what to call it.
I think. Can you imagine that? Can we have the rings, please? Sorry, just let me get on my back and take my sock
get
off.
my sock off. That's very good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like that. I'm sure somewhere in the world that is a custom.
So how did you break your toe, really?
That is how I did it. I well, I got out of bed and stubbed my toe. That was it. Not even on the bed, sort of bed leg.
Bed leg.
It was sort of on the frame. Brutal. I heard a crack. I thought I'm gonna have to take that bed back to IKEA. Turns out, it was not the bed. it was my toe
inside your body.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt and went blue quite quickly. I looked down. I had Papa Smurf on the end of my foot, and I rushed myself only 24 hours later to A&E. Well, actually to the walk-in. Ironically, because I couldn't bloody walk. The limping.
Come on.
And my wonderful girlfriend helped me out and said, go and see the nursey. And I went to see the nursey, and she confirmed that I had a broken toe.
A broken toe from stubbing your toe.
6 to 12 week recovery. So what are you gonna do for me? Feed me grapes in the bath?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. And you may have seen from our Facebook page and others.
Very popular Facebook page.
Incredibly popular. Yeah. That we saw you in a little wheelchair, didn't we? So that's the explanation of that. Mr. Jack.
Yes.
He's made his way up here to Nottingham, and
injured man. I'm committed.
Yeah, and we've come up for a heavy sesh of rock and roll up podcast recording.
Yeah.
So we're on episode 2. We're gonna try and hit some out.
This is sort of a lot of segments, more segments than a Satsuma.
Yeah, indeed. We're going for a little bit of a different approach this time after the first episode. If you didn't catch the first episode, it's
tough.
Rubbish.
It's gone. it's gone forever.
We've deleted it.
You listen to it once, it self-destructs.
It does.
No, it's out there for all to see. It's out there for all to see and hear.
Putting yourself, see.
And read.
And read it.
It's there.
Transcribe it if you like.
Bury it in a canister. 60, 70 years, Blue Peter will dig it up.
Blue Peter.
I presume they'll still be going.
Oh, without doubt.
I'd love a badge. I'd love a bloody badge.
Do you know, I cheated when I was a kid.
What? On your girlfriend?
That's a very different story.
With the dog from Blue Peter?
That's right, yeah.
What was his name? Chet? Have I made that up?
That's from your extreme sports, isn't it?
Oh, he's the guy that teaches me rock climbing.
Jet.
What's the dog called?
Shep? Shep? Yes, yeah, Ship. Ship out Shep.
Kip? I don't know.
No, it was Shep, wasn't it? Matt Baker.
That was the name of the dog, Matt Baker.
Big fan of the podcast, actually, Matt Baker.
He loves it. Yeah.
He's done all right for himself, hasn't he?
And Pat Butcher.
Pat Butcher's all over it.
Matt's done very well.
They had to stop her from listening to it on EastEnders. What's that podcast? That can't be in the show.
She could hardly hear it past those giant earrings. What's going on?
No, they're a transmitter for her own podcast.
They pick up loads of radio stations.
All sorts of channels. Yeah.
But mate, going back to Matt Baker, he's done really well for himself. Great dancer.
Yeah.
One show, of course.
Yeah. So when I say I cheated, what I did when I was younger, I thought it would
call me Matt Baker. Call me.
Call me. What I did was I thought it'd be cool to have badges on my guitar strap.
Badges on your guitar strap?
Badges.
It's a bit surreal, isn't it?
Yeah,
I expect you can do a bit now on that.
It was ironic. You know?
Like that Alanis Morissette.
Because I also had a librarian badge. Wasn't a librarian. I was an imposter.
Oh my god!
I used to walk into the library.
Where'd you get your badges from?
I just bought them online, and this is what I mean. I bought a bloody Blue Peter badge. Didn't even earn it.
Well, first of all, you used to walk into the library. Then what happened?
Right. Man walks into a library.
Go on.
What's the punchline?
He sees a load of vegetables on the shelf. He says, "There's a turnip for the books." Next.
Well, that was pre-written, wasn't it?
No.
Is that one of yours?
Yep. Matt Baker, call me.
Yep, Matt Baker.
So you where did you buy badges? Buybadges.com.
That's precisely right.
Brian May protects badges, didn't he? He's a big.
You got yourself confused there.
No, he collects them, didn't
he? He collects badges.
He scrapes them up from the side of the road.
Does he? Yeah. Oh no. Shout out to Brian May,
a long time listener.
Call me.
Yeah, first time caller. He's calling in later on.
Long time viewer.
He's a legend, isn't he, Brian May?
What a legend! Do you see Rami Malek? He's doing well, isn't he?
Rami's doing all right. Yeah, I taught him everything he knows.
Yeah. Did you teach him everything you know?
No. That's why he won't win the Oscar.
Oh, I hope he does.
I hope he does.
That film. Cried like a baby.
You had a little cry at that, didn't you?
A little cry?
Yeah. You told me you cried for about 45 minutes. That's before you went in.
I did, just the anticipation.
Yeah. That popcorn, it was sweet. It was all salty by the end.
Yeah, it was quite the film, and phenomenal performance.
Good guy, good actor. Very sensitive man, I think. Probably uses Sensodyne, probably. Do they get that? It's probably called something else probably called like Axeman or something in America.
Hey, that's a callback.
American stuff.
Lynx toothpaste. That's what you've come here for.
What happened to you? You haven't quite explained your knuckle incident, have you?
Well,
really? You just sort of said you got attacked by a wild deodorant can.
So it flew towards me thanks to my lovely woman in my life who I said, "Oh, chuck that."
Who's that? Sorry, who's that?
It's you.
Your mum. Your mum chucked something at you.
Yeah.
Me in a wig.
She chucked some knowledge at me. Hi, mum.
Love you, Sarah.
Love you.
Big props to Sarah there.
Big props.
There she goes.
Yeah.
She's popping at home.
And ding, there's the like.
There's the like. Oh, she's put an angry face. No, she's changed it.
She's
mistake.
Changed it. Yeah.
So you bruised all your hand up, haven't you?
I bruised my hand, unfortunately. I'm soldiering on.
Well, you're a brave boy, aren't you?
So
have you broken any other bones? I'd love you to tell a quick story about you falling down a waterfall. If you could.
Do I have to tell that story?
I think you should. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look all sort of sophisticated now. Well, I was in.
But we all know that's a performance.
Where
were you? Where were you when you fell down a waterfall?
I was trekking through the mountains of Ghana.
Oh.
I was just there.
You and Chris
myself.
Martin.
Me, Chris, Bono.
He was there.
Big.
Why have you brought the Pope?
Big
Come
time,
on,
yeah,
he can't walk up a hill.
No, it was down in a little down many steps, and there was a little waterfall. And I thought, yeah, that'd be nice. And everyone climbed up behind this waterfall, and I'm not the most steady man on my feet.
You haven't done as many extreme sports as I have.
Not quite,
but you've dabbled.
Back of waterfall climbing, I thought was my forte. It turns
you played a lot of Tomb Raider. A whole load of Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I was well versed in that sort of thing, but I'm not too steady on my feet, and it was quite slippery. And everyone else had managed it though, and I'd held off. I was thinking,
so you actually waited a while.
I'm like,
you were observing the scene.
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Don't be silly.
I'm not doing. Everyone's up there. All right, fine. Took me a lot of effort to get up there.
Sure.
I'm up there. I'm thinking, well, how the hell do I get down?
Well, there's only one way. You're an angel. Use your wings.
Fly
out of there.
So instead of flying out there, I thought, I'm just going to stay up.
Who put that banana skin there?
I've slipped down the waterfall, I've hit a ridge. I think it was from your extreme surfing,
probably
snowboarding.
I left me board there, unwaxed,
and I've gone over this hump, and I feel like I've gone flying, and I've landed square on a sort of stone rock into my
the rock.
I landed on the rock.
Yeah, and he's got a hefty back,
and it went right in my coccyx.
Oh,
and
rock six up the coccyx.
Indeed, and I thought that I was going to die.
So how far was this fall then?
It wasn't that far, but I ended up picking up quite a lot of speed, and I hit this ramp,
like a flume,
and I landed on my body, and I couldn't breathe very well. I thought possibly
you do a lot of talking out your ass, so that explains it.
Really? Whoop. I thought possibly I'd broken my back. I couldn't breathe too well, and
must be...
everyone was like, "You're right, yeah." And I then
yes, I think I may have broken my back.
They're like, "You're all right, ain't you?"
Bono's up there singing a song. Shut up, Bono.
Yeah.
Stop singing. I don't want you to put your songs on my phone again.
Please stop it, Bono.
How was that legal?
Well, that's another story.
Have you seen we'll get him on to talk about it. Have you seen the video of him apologising for that?
No.
I can't remember any of it, but it's good. You should watch it.
Cool story, bro.
He's sort of like, we shouldn't have done it.
Is it?
Bono, yeah. I understand why people don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite an invasion.
It's like he's in the studio.
Bono, you're here, aren't you?
Bonobo.
Bonobo.
Got any stories about apes or monkeys?
I don't think.
No.
Do you know what I actually do?
Talking of apes and monkeys, let's talk about our viewers, our viewership for a moment.
Yes, go on. Let's do the viewers.
Let's do a live reaction to to people's reactions.
I'd like you to talk me through the analytics, if you would, Jack.
The analytics. So I have there's like a punk band called the Analytics. I will just have to shift my mic stand ever so slightly.
Don't break your toe again.
How am I gonna read this? What I'll do, just hold it in the air.
Do that.
There we are.
Like
Andy Jones. So I've got some analytics in front of me, just to go through them with you guys. In terms of engagement, Facebook as of now, 60 engagements with the initial post.
Hello.
The initial teaser post. Now, by the way, these are just the analytics for the teaser, not for the first episode. I haven't got around to that yet.
No, not okay. Probably should have done that before this.
I think I probably should, but I'm going to talk through the teaser.
Go on.
There was a strong 2 minutes there.
Hit us.
We had 52 page likes on Facebook. Not so bad.
That's quite nice. Hello, 52 of you.
Twitter teaser spotted by 549 people. 0 engagements there. So nobody thought that was worth clicking on.
Twitter. What? Anyone who's from Twitter.
Yeah.
Just bugger off. Oh wait, there's none of you.
No, there's none
of
there.
you, is there?
Instagram, we're currently up to 22 followers.
Oh yeah.
8 post likes on the
How many
teaser.
of those are sort of bots, females?
I think that really goes for pretty much all of our followers.
Yeah.
Even if I know them, don't consider them anything more than robots, really. SoundCloud's my personal favourite. Only two followers on that so far.
That's brilliant.
But we'll keep going. Now, YouTube is an interesting one, in that the teaser was 2 minutes 40, something like that.
Yeah.
Probably 2 minutes 47. Hey. Joke. 200 impressions, so it's out there in the world. A few hashtags, It's been spotted. 78 views, quite good in the teaser.
Yeah.
6 likes, 5 comments. That's quite nice. Thanks, Dad.
That's nice.
Total watch time 69 minutes. Wee. 5 subscribers gained from the teaser.
That's nice.
The interesting thing though, 2 minutes 49 is the initial teaser. The average audience retention 52 seconds there. So under a minute we've turned people off.
Well,
talk to me about that. Thoughts and feelings, please.
I'm feeling as though, if you've listened to 52 seconds of us, you know exactly what you're getting, and if you don't like it, you should please leave.
Well, nuggets of gold, I would imagine. Golden fried nuggets of.
How long is it since you had golden nuggets? Do you remember now?
That I probably 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah, this won't really make sense, but yeah, the reason I haven't had them for so long is that I'm celiac. I'm a celiac. It's not
Confirmed.
a Doctor Who, not a Doctor Who monster.
No.
I'm unable to eat wheat, gluten, barley, oats, anything in that family. Unfortunately, golden nuggets come under that.
Do they? You've already looked into that.
They do, yeah.
How distraught were you at that?
I was sad.
Talk to us about your feelings about losing golden nuggets in your life.
I was a big cereal fan, and cinnamon grahams were the ones.
You might say you're a cereal fan.
That's very good. It was. I was a serial killer because I used to demolish so many bloody bags of golden nuggets.
Yeah.
The
thing about golden nuggets is I like the sort of crisp, but the milk ends up tasting very strange.
Yeah, a wheaty milk.
It's very
crop.
odd.
I don't want my bowl to taste of crop.
Definitely
This
not.
tastes like crop, Mum.
Yeah. She thinks she's
Stop hitting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening.
Yeah.
Stop hitting me.
Stop hating me.
So yeah, I can't eat wheat.
No.
What did you call me? What did you christen me? Do you remember the nickname you called me when I in the early days of me not being able to eat wheat?
Twat.
Wheatard.
Wheatard.
Remember that?
No.
Maybe I called myself that. I've attributed it to you.
The difference.
I should have known. I'm the
difference
brainy one.
between me and you is, mate, is that you've held on to all sorts of horrible things that I've done to you in the past.
You've done a lot. Should we talk about that? Should that be a segment? Awful things Kenny's done in life. Yeah, all right. You went to Ghana. You brought some footballs. What else you got? What else you got going on?
Yeah. Well, I've been to Ghana. I've been.
You've been twice, haven't you?
I've been twice. Yeah. Did I say I've? Big time. Been to Ghana. Yeah. What?
Ghana chameleon.
That's what they called me over there.
They did.
Although, ironically...
You're a man of many colours. You're blending in.
Ironically, I couldn't hide because I was a very quite large white guy.
Yeah, screaming in pain with his coccyx busting out.
Yeah, exactly. So, some say I blended in,
Well, yeah. Are you going to Ghana at any point this week or anything? Or
I might pop over.
Yeah. Get the train.
Shout
on the Northern Line.
Shout out to my Ghana peeps, yeah, big time.
Big time people. You've travelled a bit, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah. I've enjoyed a little bit of. I mean, I'm a serial.
Cereal.
Talking of cereal, when was the last time you had golden nuggets?
Hey, I know I've got crunchy nut here, haven't I?
You have, mate. Yeah.
Shall I eat that live on mic? Live, people react to man eating crunchy nut. Crunchy nut nutters. Remember that? Everyone was a nutcase in the advert. Not really a way to sell a product, is it?
Can't do that these days.
You people are mental.
So the reaction to the pilot,
I think people have liked it, haven't they?
I've had some nice reactions, and I appreciate anybody who shared or commented. It did genuinely mean quite a lot to us. I had some nice messages from people I haven't spoken to for a long time.
Share. She shared it.
She shared it.
Cher shared it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
She was on a chair. Cher was on a chair. Mon père.
Oh yeah, she was mon père.
Oh yeah. And she shared it. Yeah, she loves it.
You're doing a bit now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I was trying to.
Do you believe in that? I can do all that. I can do all that. Don't need autotune, me.
Look at that.
I invented autotune. Autotune is my voice over another man's voice. All woman's.
All women's. You can
All
do it
animals.
all, can't you? You can do it all.
Yeah.
Maybe in another episode we will showcase Jack's incredibly high voice.
I think we'll save that for later on down the line.
I think that'll be a little later.
Yeah. That'll be that'll be one for the Patreon subscribers, Patreon patrons, isn't it?
Patrons. Yeah.
I thought patron was someone that owned a pub. No, it's someone that goes into a pub.
A patron.
Two men walked into a pub. One of them was Cher. Is she a man? Oh no! Is that libelous?
Don't patronise me.
Good.
She said, "Oh, you're Cher. Would you like a drink of beer?"
Bear. Yeah.
Don't patronise me, patron.
Okay, well, some good. That was the music section over. But I've had some lovely comments about the pilot and about the teaser, and some
nice.
people have liked it, and we're not doing it for you. We're doing it for us.
I don't know if you've realised, but this is all for us, baby.
But
our last project was actually a musical comedy performance.
Stop you there. Did you hear that siren? I wonder if the mics picked that siren up.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
It was ripper loud.
We are in Nottingham, so people are being stabbed and shot on the reg.
yeah, on the reg.
Yeah. Our last sort of thing that we did was actually a comedy duo music performance where we called ourselves Self-Indulgence. So,
yeah, I think nothing could sum us up more so than that.
So for anyone who didn't know, you don't even need to listen.
No.
This is for the two of us.
Well, it's like that thing, what is it, if you cut down a tree or a tree falls in a forest and no one's there, did it fall? Did it make a sound? No, but this, even if no one's here, it will always make a sound. And also, we are lumberjacks. What a horrible sound.
Yeah, but I made it.
You did. Never do that again.
Never.
That audio spiked something viciously.
Absolutely spiked. So,
people have liked it, haven't they? I've had some comments. I've had some. What I haven't had is any advice, which that's how it should stay. Exactly. I don't want, unless it's positive feedback, get out my face, out of my life.
I'd like to just give a small shout out to some people that have reached out to us who are actually much more successful than we are. So,
other than Cher,
we did have WrestleHub. Who
they were up for it. They liked it.
About 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so shout out to them.
Yeah, not that we've counted, but
no, went straight on there to have a look.
If we could have any of them, pass them over.
This is going to be embarrassing.
One hub together with my hub
together forever.
We're married. Yeah, please.
Here's one for you. Do you remember the name of that wrestler?
I've left a long gap. I think his name. Oh no.
Okay.
You put me Grey Wolf.
Shout out to Grey Wolf.
Ravenclaw.
I think it was something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hufflepuff.
He was a wrestler. He liked something we did, and you just so happen to be Facebook friends with Mr. Findlay Martin.
Yes, Finn Martin, the legend, Power Slam, of course, iconic. He's up for it. Don't know if he's listened. Finn, if you're out there, come on board, mate. Come on down. We'd love to have you. I mean, you'd have to pay your way to get to Nottingham, but once you're here,
both very poor.
You know,
you can sleep on my sofa, Finn.
Well, again, I'll be on the sofa, but huddle up.
Huddle
we could
up.
talk, Kane's second mask. Was it better than the first?
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, Finn Martin, an absolute legend of UK journalism on wrestling. So,
should we maybe talk about who inspires the podcast a little bit very quickly in terms of sort of content creators out there, or is that shooting ourselves in the foot in terms of whose ideas we're ripping off? Should we maybe not talk about that? I think maybe just very briefly.
We can drop some names.
Should we drop some names in terms of? I think people are interested in maybe what inspired. I mean, no, who am I kidding? No one cares.
No one cares.
But I think the Wrestle Talk boys we like in terms of the wrestling stuff. Cultaholic
We like
all the ex-What Culture boys.
Apart
from one.
Apart from that one. Just remember, mate, you've been found out.
Oh no!
You've been bloody found. Anyone who gets that reference,
it's rude. Sorry, we love him really.
Well,
a little bit
less than before.
But who else? I listened to a bit of Solomon Monster. He's good. But
yeah.
What about you? You're more of a political podcast guy, maybe a little bit more musicy podcast than me.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I go for the kind of classic Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of Joe's
most streamed,
work.
isn't he? Consistently the most streamed.
Yeah, I mean, I call him Joe really, not Joe Rogan.
Jay.
Is
he coming in?
Big fan of Jay's work.
Hulk Rogan.
Been waiting for the call actually, but very good. Dave Rubin podcast as well.
Yeah.
His show's really good.
Rubin.
That's his theme song actually.
We saw the Kaiser Chiefs. I saw the Kaiser Chiefs.
Did you?
Did you see them? You didn't, did you? They did play up here.
Yeah.
I saw them support Green Day.
They have just been announced to support The Who at Wembley Stadium.
The Who?
You know The Who. Eddie Vedder as well.
Eddie Redmayne? Is he in a band? I didn't know that.
Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne's Eddie Vedder.
Wow. That's the band I want to see.
Who's Eddie Vedder from, do you know?
I'm
not a massive...
I should know that.
I'm not a massive fan.
I don't know.
I know bits of their stuff.
I don't know the answer to that question.
I think...
The Beatles.
It's close. I think it's Pearl Jam.
I think you might be right. A band that I've never really been...
I'm a greatest hits guy with Pearl Jam, and really
I'm more of a sort of a Pearl Marmalade guy.
only the first few tracks.
But Eddie, if you're listening, props to you.
Big time.
Who else are we inspired by? That's mainly it. We're Mavericks, really. Just do it on our own.
I mean, music. I think we're going to go a deep dive into music.
Yeah,
in a future episode.
Maybe we'll do a little wrestling episode about a bit more how we got into watching wrestling. That's going to be fascinating.
It's a strange one, isn't it? Because wrestling is kind of associated with children, really. And I think that's quite an unfair.
But so are you.
Oh God! Already
you work in a nursery.
Hey, that's right.
Hey?
Yeah. So we've got 2 episodes coming up that we're going to.
Let's talk about what we've got coming up first.
So we will be releasing. Not sure if this will be 2 episodes or 1 combined, but first episode is called "Why We Like That Fake Thing Wrestling."
Ooh, controversial.
Triggered.
Hashtag triggered.
And the second one you can look forward to is Headbanging and the Bee Gees, mutually exclusive.
You go. Nice dramatic pause. You're a trained actor. So we've got a couple of specials coming up.
A couple of bits coming up.
And as you can tell, you know by now. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. And even though I'm talking right now, it's kind of a little bit random, isn't it, this? But should we move on to another segment? I think, dun 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 dun. We're live in the studio with political correspondent Kenny James Beveridge. Kenny, I understand you've just come back from Ghana.
Also, why have you given my middle name?
Oh, Joker.
Kenny Joker Beveridge.
And his PIN number is 4747.
It should be.
Current affairs. Over to Kenny.
Brexit's happening.
And now, the weather. Well, wonderful. Got any jokes on Brexit or Donald Trump? I've never seen a funny Donald Trump joke.
No, it's all a bit cringy, isn't it?
It's just not funny.
It's never quite hit the mark for me. The thing is with that kind of thing, people say we live in a post-satire era, and I think that
the post-satay chicken era.
Exactly.
No one's eating it anymore.
No one's eating satay chicken.
That's on the other side of the wall.
I love a satay chicken.
I can't get over and get it.
Post-satire, and I think although that's not true across the board, I think when it's come to the humour about Donald Trump, it has shown that we are missing the mark on satire these days.
Well, I think people are a little bit scared, perhaps, of what to say and what they're allowed to say. You know, can you make fun of the wig? You know, all the allegations.
Yeah, well,
all the alligators.
Never make fun of them. They'll come straight for you.
See you later, alligator.
Donald Trump.
In a while.
Crocodile Dundee.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, what a film!
So I think someone told me something like what's his name? His name was Paul Hogan, wasn't it?
Paul Hogan, yeah.
Hogan, Joe Hogan, and Hulk Hogan. Was he in it?
Hulk Hogan.
Someone told me he was
Joe
not.
Rogan.
He's not really Australian, Paul Hogan.
No, he's not. I don't think.
Is he not?
Just absolutely fantastic.
He's a hero. Remember when Steve Irwin died?
Yeah.
At the end of Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, he was in it
Oh.
as a baby.
Wasn't that terrible?
It was very upsetting.
I think I brought it down somewhat.
Have you seen his son? He's
Yeah.
He's almost the same. I saw him on
Dead.
Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, I think. Shout out to Jimmy. Big time.
Is that when Jimmy kissed a camel?
Maybe. Maybe.
Not for the first time.
Yeah. He kisses a camel.
Americans will get that.
He kissed a camel and then cried himself to sleep that night because he's not funny anymore.
The thing with Jimmy is, I'm gonna say something controversial there. First of all, SNL Saturday Night Live, I don't think it's that funny.
No.
It's not that funny. Second of all, he always corpsed in all his bits on SNL. Almost all of them.
Yeah.
And I think he did it on purpose. I think he intentionally put mistakes and corpses in there to elicit sympathy. Because that was the only way he could really get a laugh.
He's I mean, I think there's
Love you, Jimmy.
There's coolest, yeah, big time.
Big time.
He's there's an issue with trying to be funny all the time, which as our listeners and viewers can see,
yeah, big problem this end.
Quite tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing a show every night, that is tough. So I do feel sorry for him. But you know, these guys, Jay Leno,
the best host of all time, James Corden.
James Corden.
Yeah, Smithy.
They all struggle, don't they, with being funny all the time.
If he did that at Smithy, I'd love that.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I bet they don't even understand that.
That'd be great.
There, do they?
I'd like to move on to another segment.
Well, Kenny wants to move on, so we'll move on. He wears the trousers. Actually, currently he's wearing lounge pants.
Lounge pants?
Actually, a little too much.
Just for the American audience again, lounge pants.
Hey? Crossing the ocean?
It's definitely
and some more land, I think, and then
a bit more
then
land.
America. What's in between America and England?
It's nothing, is it? I don't think.
You sure?
No, it's just a lot of ocean and that Cardiff City player's body. Oh no!
Oh no! What section do you want to move on to then?
Well, I think we, I think people need to know that you're quite a prolific joke writer.
Okay.
And we're going to introduce a segment each week called Jack's Joke of the Week.
I do write some jokes. I've been writing jokes on and off for, I don't know, since I was probably 13, 14. Since my hair started to sprout.
Pages and pages of jokes.
Pages and pages. And
funnily enough, when I was in Ghana...
Always bringing Ghana
going
up.
back to
During your gap year.
Exactly, yeah. My gap year. You were sending me...
nudes.
And... emails.
Translations, because I speak Ghanaian.
You're helping me with my Ghanaian language.
Yeah, I should have went out there, really, as sort of the ambassador. But
really,
I sent you. In
the ambassador of comedy.
You
sent me emails with jokes on. Just jokes, all those years ago.
Just jokes.
And I used to give you feedback as some sort of... as though I...
as though you knew more than me, which we know. Clearly.
Clearly not. Just
how many jokes you written this week?
This week?
Yeah.
How many jokes have you written this week?
10.
Why don't you share some of them now?
Well, At some point, I'll probably do some stand-up, which will be good. But right now, I'm going to blow all my material on this podcast. It's Jack's Joke of the Week. Play the jingle.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
Just get a little bit longer there. Just do it again.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
Oh, you can sing, can't you? Wow.
Jack's Joke of the...
Can you... Don't kick a volcano. You might crack a toa. But which is what I did, ironically. Do the jingle.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
Do it again.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
I love that. Pitch perfect. Never seen that film. This one's a bit naughty.
Go on.
A little bit naughty. I received oral sex where people commit suicide. Beachy head.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
True.
Do the jingle.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
Final one. It's all good stuff. Did this Scandinavian marathon and crossed the finish line. Hey?
Just a little wordplay there. I love that one. Jack's Joke of the Week.
So just explain it. Just explain it to people. Finish. F-I-N-N-I-S-H. Finish.
It's always more... Yeah, if you... Yeah.
Like you're from Finland.
Yeah.
A country close to my heart. Not from there.
Never
just
been.
like a lot of Finnish power metal. We'll talk about that probably in a subsequent podcast.
A lot of Finnish power metal. So
just 3 jokes for you there.
Good jokes. Rate those, please.
Rate those 1 to 10. 1 being great, 10 being
really, really good.
really great.
Bloody good.
Funniest. I had one person tell me during a stand-up, a 30-minute stand-up show that I did, which is true. That was the funniest stand-up show I've ever seen. So, fact.
Don't think they've ever seen Michael McIntyre.
Well, his bit about the man draw. Whew.
Classic.
That's the sound of a good joke.
Classic. I'll tell you what. Put that phone away.
Go on.
Hit me with one more off the dome.
I was in Cardiff. Throwback. I was driving along and I saw this cheese on toast in the middle of the road. Rare bit caught in the headlights. Jack's Joke of the... I've done my own jingle there. Go on, I got excited. You do it.
Jack's Joke of the Week.
You got any jokes this week?
I don't do.
Your life's a joke. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that if you want. You
You
ain't got any socks on, mate. I'll talk about that.
not got any pants on. You came in crying earlier.
Yeah, what's that about? What's that belt round your neck?
That's not.
Have you been doing that again?
I've been. Yeah.
We've gone blue, haven't we? Double die.
Yeah. I live a joke basically. So I'm not so much the funny one here. I'm just the intelligence.
You're the. I've only just processed that actually, which sums it up really. That is correct. You're an intelligent guy. Tell people all your grades that you got in life.
Oh, just
list your CV. Read your CV out.
Well,
I've already given your full name.
Well, I once went to Ghana.
Did you? What exam did you do out there?
The exam of life, sir.
Volleyball.
The exam of big time, yeah.
Big time. You're a bit of a distinction man, aren't you? You get a few distinctions, haven't you?
Well, you know, I've yes.
To tell you the truth, generally clever. Yeah, genuinely quite.
I do
clever.
have a master's degree.
You do, don't you?
And I'm
How's that working out for you, mate?
Like I said, life's a joke, master of none.
Yeah, master of puppets, music.
Of which we will be going on to next time.
I'm sort of restraining, complaining, not quite straying into musical wrestling territory because I know that we're saving them for individual podcasts.
Yes.
This is sort of a second pilot.
Very
the first
much.
pilot had a heart attack. The plane's going down. This is the second pilot. Blow up doll like an aeroplane.
Yeah. Don't talk about that Cardiff striker again.
Always talking about Cardiff.
Come on.
What you got against the Welsh?
I don't like him.
Nor do I. Shoot. I'm shooting on the Welsh.
Shoot. We'll have to explain shoot and kayfabe.
That's something we
things.
can do. We can discuss wrestling terminology.
That would be fun.
Get the glossary out, the dictionary.
People love that.
People who don't love wrestling will learn. People that love wrestling, just refreshing. Just because there will be a test at the end of the podcast series.
So I think that's probably going to wrap it up.
Shall I check my timer again this time?
Go on. What? How have we gone this? How far have
I
we
started
gone?
it about 10 minutes in. We're on 26. That's quite good.
Have we gone a little bit longer than?
I think we've gone a bit longer than
last time.
before. People, upwards of 2 people said, make that podcast longer, sir.
Upwards.
So,
Upwards. Is that 3 then?
No, it was 2.
Downwards to
It's
4
very,
people.
it's very tall. So I think this is slightly longer, but this is sort of the last one was sort of a smorgasbord of this is what we might do. This is how we are as people. Yeah, you're getting to know us. Yeah.
Yeah. Get it? Yeah.
Do you like it? Yeah. This one's sort of like just testing some things out. We've done a little bit about a week, done a little reaction, done some current affairs. You know what we haven't done, which I'd like to do right now before we wrap up.
Oh my god.
Kenny's angry about something. It's Kenny's rant of the week.
What am
Just
I?
take that off the list.
What
off
am
the
I angry
script.
about?
Stick to the script. Just take that off the script.
What am I angry about this week?
What are you angry about this week, Kenny? This is going to be dynamite stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
You put me right on the spot.
What are you angry about this week, sir?
What am I angry about this week?
Came in a bit wet earlier, didn't you, because of the rain and that and the snow?
I was quite wet earlier. Yeah, I wasn't happy about.
Yeah, that was quite something. That do you maybe talk about?
Yeah, big time.
Had to take your clothes off because they were wet, weren't they?
They were. I wasn't happy about that.
That'll get some more female followers talking about that.
Yeah,
Stuff.
yeah. Do you know what I'm angry about this week?
Here we go. Here we go.
You know when you eat stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't.
Relatable.
Everyone eats stuff, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And then you know when you don't exercise.
Don't know what I eat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And then you put weight on.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. Yeah.
You get it? Yeah, getting it? Everyone getting it?
I'm doing sort of a pre-laugh because I know what's coming.
Yeah. You get really fat and then miserable.
Do the social medias, I suppose.
So,
Rock and Roll Up podcast on Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, Rock Roll Up Pod on
Big
Twitter.
time. Yeah.
Because of the.
Yeah. Has anyone got any cookies?
Who are you talking to?
Just need some.
You dressed your shadow then, like Peter Pan.
Help me.
What are you doing to your mic stand there, Freddie? Day up. You do it.
Keiko.
Oh dear. One more segment before we go. Come on. I've given out the social medias. Rock and Roll Up podcast on everything, bar Twitter. Rock Roll Up Pod.
What Roll Up Pod?
Here we go. I'm going to live open the online newspaper, thesun.co.uk. We're going to play a game called Where/What is the punchline. Do the jingle.
What's the punchline? What's the punchline? Punchline.
This is where I read the title of a breaking news story on thesun.co.uk, the most reputable paper out there.
Most reputable we could find. Can't afford the Telegraph.
We commandeer, if you will, the title of the article and use that as the build-up to a joke. So I say the title, you say off the cuff, because we got the kind of minds for this. We can do all that improv stuff.
You're very much better at this than me, so it's good that you're reading it all.
I host this. I'm testing you. I'm training you up.
Hit me up, big time. Yeah.
Here we go. Number 1.
Yeah.
I guess I should give a time limit, maybe 5 seconds.
Oh, great.
Emilio Sala's ex-girlfriend believes he's alive and living on an island. What's the punchline?
Something about a car differential. I'm thinking.
Okay. You've gone left field, very Monty Python. I'll save you. I'm allowed to buzz in and save him.
Go on.
It's not my joke, but I'd say no man is an island unless you're called Bob Ados. That's a Tim Vine joke. I think I butchered it as well, but big, massive respect to Tim. I've got a photo with Tim. We actually went to see Tim Vine, didn't we?
We did. We did. Fantastic.
Very funny man. Yeah, big inspiration to me in terms of my punnage and my writing.
You're very much a rip-off of Tim Vine, aren't you?
Yeah, he's a rip-off of Christmas crackers.
It's very true. It's very true. And you invented Christmas crackers, didn't you?
I invented Christmas. Saint Nick. With a big old... Tune in next time to find out on Rock and Roll Up podcast. It's about music. It's about wrestling, of which we've talked. We've mentioned them almost at all. But freeform, man. It's like jazz, isn't it?
It's
Big
like
time.
jazz.
Any final comments, please? Inspire the viewers.
Well, we'd like to thank you to listening to this. If you made
Thank you to listening to this. How many dissertations you written, mate?
just the two.
Just the two.
Just the 25,000 on the two as well. So, but thank you for that. Pick me up on everything. That'd be great.
Yeah. Say something prophetic.
Pathetic. Help me.
Brilliant.
Please listen out for Why We Like That Fake Thing, Wrestling, and Headbanging and the Bee Gees, mutually exclusive.
Mutually exclusive? It's like that. It's the inflection.
Sorry.
Mutually exclusive?
Yeah, no. Headbanging and the
let me do the Bee Gees. No, you go.
Headbanging and
Staying
the
alive.
Bee Gees.
Even if I've fallen down a waterfall.
Mutually exclusive.
I'll always stay alive. I've been Jack.
And I've been Kenny.
Peace out. Yeah.
Big time.